Yup, y'all know what it is. Hold on. Yeah, getting started off late a little bit today, but that's let's explore, man. We got to what? It's too much going on, Gil. It's too much shit going on, man. What the hell's going on, man? Uh, and what's going on is, nothing's going on. Y'all gonna excuse me. I gotta go get my tea, but I can hear it in there brewing, man. I got everything started late, man. I was, busy with family and stuff. But it's too much not going on. Let's check. Let's check a few things too, man. But we just rap. But let's check some things out, man. A lot of stuff I'm not liking some stuff right now. A lot of stuff I'm just not liking. I'm just not liking it at all. Just not liking it. Just not liking it at all. Just not liking it, man. What can I say? Not liking it. Things ain't looking too good. And with the heavyweights, man, it's like, see, why did this stuff come out like right after we just talked about it? Let me salute y'all out, and we'll get into it though. But anyway, yeah, salute to my brother out there. I see Gil Cole's out there. Cypher Supreme TV's up in the house, y'all. In case you just didn't know, man. Gil Cole said, "Sup, Eagles?" Well, to answer your question, he said possibly. And then Cypher Supreme in there, he said, "Salute that eagle face." Yeah, salute to the eagle face, man. This stuff is getting very sickening. And I don't know, a lot of people just, maybe it's not bothering some people. Maybe they're just looking past it, but we're not going to look past it. We can't look past it because the heavyweight division is supposed to be the division. And I don't know if I like to say it or I don't care if I say it or not. You know what I mean? I don't care. If I say it, I say it. But it's starting to look like the heavyweight picture. They're starting to look like cowards, man. Look like it's a whole team of cowards. A whole team. And then cowards and confusion. Cowards and confusion. That's not looking good. When your whole division, you ain't nothing but cowards and confusion. And then let's see, because we got our heavyweight coming up. That's gonna fight, man. See, and Gil, you don't like this. You don't like this very much when I say Luis Ortiz. When I put his face up there, you don't like it. Oh, he got BCD, he got this, he got that. Well, damn it, somebody in the top 5, the top 4 need to be fighting him. Well, let's get on the coward. Let me see if I can even find my page. I haven't had to use this. You guys already know. I haven't had to use this in so long. It doesn't even make sense. But this coward, man, he's just messing up boxing. These fighters are messing up. They're messing boxing up, man. I don't know what it is, but the mics ain't working on those other screens for some reason. So I mean, I had to troubleshoot that. But no, they wasn't in exhibition. Let me try one more. Let me try one more screen. Okay, I know you guys can hear this. You guys can hear on this one. Yeah, I really didn't want to. I really didn't want to put that. You know, you know what, Gil? I don't even know. He wasn't. Remember last time I called it out? He wasn't rated 10. They just this dirty, man. This division, man. I'm like I said, I could talk about this for like 10 hours. This division is starting to piss me off. Wow, it don't, man. This see, and what Gil put up there. Let me see. Hey, whose top 10 did you top 10 did you look at, Gil, from that one? Is that ESPN or who? Put down the source on that, man, because we use different sources too. We use different sources to figure it out. Yeah, you got to find a good source. You know, that's just straight dirt right there. That's just straight dirt right there. That's what that is. That's just straight up dirty right there. If you gonna put if you got him on something like that. Oh, on BoxRec. Yeah, BoxRec's full of shit. Yeah, we already know that. BoxRec is full of you know what on that one. And see that all that does, Gil, when you say stuff like that, I'm gonna tell you what that does. All that does is that opens up a whole new picture. That's all that does. That opens up a whole new picture, because if BoxRec is saying stuff like that, just think about it. BoxRec is saying it. See? Yeah, I'm not going to read out what you wrote right there. I'll read some of your stuff, but you said he's number 10. You put that on BoxRec, but you're stupid. So I'm not going to read the rest of it, because you're clowning and stuff, and I'm not going to mess with you clowning. Yeah. Let me see BoxRec. Because I actually have up his BoxRec. I don't see what it said. I don't see where it says that they have him at number 10 and nothing like that. Because I got his BoxRec up. Let me see. Cuba. Southpaw record. Pro record. Yeah. So I don't see where you have that at. I know he got a hell of an amateur record. Over 340 wins. King Kong. Gil just hated. Gil, I don't know what it is. Maybe he's a nightmare to you. Maybe you see him in your dreams or something like that. He like, no, I don't like King Kong. Yeah, King Kong be putting hands on Gil in his sleep. So Gil, Gil get nervous and stuff. That's all right. Okay, but okay. So Scott Alexander, where is he rated at then? Where is he rated? He's gonna get demolished. He's gonna get demolished. He's 30. He ain't but 31, but he gonna get demolished, man. Come on now. He gonna get demolished. LaRon Mitchell. He lost to LaRon Mitchell, unanimous decision. And Travis Kaufman. And do you even hear them? Do you ever even hear of them? Those two fighters right there. You don't even hear those fighters. And he lost to them. Come on, get the hell all the way up out of here. Yeah, Ortiz is the face of heavyweight amateur boxing. Of course he is. Of course he is. But that's not who's the face of the. I didn't put that on. I didn't put that on trivia, but I'm gonna put it on there. I forgot to put it on there because, like I said, I didn't write a lot of stuff down. That comes from up here, so I didn't put a whole lot of stuff down there. But Cypher, what's your impression on there, Cypher? Cypher Supreme just came in and said salute. Did he bounce? About the heavyweight picture. Oh, see, so the reason I'm bringing this up is because I just got a feed. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see exactly who's reporting this shit. If it's Boxing News or what. I think it might have been. I think it's Boxing News that said that. Okay, but y'all bear with me. Let me scroll through. But okay, so this one here is saying the Tyson Fury cut, man. It said Wilder 3 is earmarked for December, and it will be a harder fight than AJ as Tyson's boxing IQ is too much. Right, okay, so it's going to be harder. So that's what they're saying there. But what happens is they're reporting, and I don't know if it's East Side or whatever they're reporting. I'm just checking it out. They're reporting that the fight is off due to the rematch clause expiring. Some bullshit like that. And so this is we're just going right back where we started from. We're just going right back. You see what I mean? We're going right back. We just started there. We're going all the way back where we shouldn't be. Right back where we started from zero. From everybody, from all these fighters hiding out. Nobody wants to fight everybody. And I got so many people coming in and saying who's gonna fight. And I'm gonna talk about also Haney's matchup. Yeah, so because Haney's matchup and because people are, and the reason I went to D-Lo 404, he had, of course he had something up. So I went to his channel, and when I went there, what happens is that he was talking about the Uriokas Gamboa. A lot of people just writing them off, saying it's garbage. I know, Gil, I know you would probably say these garbage and write them off and stuff like that. But I don't feel that same way. I don't feel that he's garbage. I don't feel like he needs to be written off. And I feel like he still, yeah. There's nobody who's just blowing them out. They end up, Tank end up getting them. Okay, so this is, let me see, East Side. So East Side. Like I said, nobody's blowing out Gamboa. You're not just blowing them out and beating them up. See what I mean? And I'm not subscribed to them, so I probably won't be able to read it because they always give you like a little snip. That's all they give you. That's all you get. That's all you get. Yep. And they got a bunch of comments and stuff. But this is what they say. They say various news outlets are reporting some breaking news that suggests the third fight between rival heavyweights Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder is now off. This is due to the rematch clause that stipulates there would be a third fight between the two has now either expired or is close to expiring. And you got a lot of people that commented on it. I'm not going to read no comments. We're going to make the comments. Because it sounds like to me that somebody's up to some old tricks. You know what I mean? It sounds like somebody's up to something. And one thing about Eagles Way of Boxing, this grown folks chat, we don't go for that. Yeah. And I'm looking down here at Cypher Supreme TV. He says some of them got Ortiz at 7. Yeah, a lot of them got Ortiz at 7 or more. And at first, because I think right before the pandemic or whatever, and a little bit, or maybe a little bit after the pandemic, I read through it, and the highest he was ranked was 4, and then they had him in like 5, and then maybe 7, and then no, as a matter of fact, he was only ranked on 2 of the sanctioning bodies. I think the WBC and maybe the IBF. WBA had him dropped completely off, and WBO had him completely dropped off. See? But why are they doing this? You know what I mean? Why are they doing this with Ortiz? I mean, if you're going to make the whole heavyweight division a coward division, and so we got to take our hats off, and so now the division to be in, and this is like, see, this is not something that for me, this is not even really speculation. This is something that you can see this happening. The new face of boxing, far as when it comes to a weight class, is turning into 154. Okay, and we can look at it. You feel me? We can look at it and see if what I'm saying is right or not. We can look at it and see if it's right or not. How many fighters are even talking about 154? And why all of a sudden is all these fighters talking about 154? Right? There's a lot of fighters that's talking about 154. So AJ and them, what AJ's doing, he's helping to erase the heavyweights. His dumb ass don't even know that he erasing the heavyweights. That's how dumb he is. He don't even know. Oh, I'm messing up the thing for my own self. You stupid. You dumb and don't even he's dumb and don't even know that he's dumb. That's the worst thing about that. Let's throw some questions out there. So what is any of the heavyweights doing right now to promote heavyweights? What is any of the heavyweights doing to promote heavyweights? What are they doing? Who are they fighting in order to show that, hey, you know what I mean? That I'm gonna be the face now, right? And who is he fighting? AJ, what is he doing? He's the face. He's fighting Pull-Up, right? Now Pull-Up got one loss, right? How many knockouts does Pull-Up have? His knockout ratio is a little bit below 50, right? How much of a threat is that going to be to AJ for somebody who don't really have that kind of punching power? How much of a threat is that going to be to AJ? Don't make me start calling y'all kitten soft, man. It sounds like you kitten soft to me, man. Let me see what y'all got up in here. Yeah, Povetkin is ranked 4th. See that? Yeah, how Povetkin get to 4th? Cypher said, I see Ortiz at 5. I see Ortiz at never lower than 3. For me. That's it. Eagles Web ranking system, never lower than 3. Gil started off with the 10 though, so he barely top heavyweight, and then Ortiz like 15 or 20 something on my list. See, Gil this clowning, and I read it. I said we're gonna read it. He just crying. Ortiz is face of boxing heavyweight amateur. I see Ortiz is 5. Povetkin is ranked number 4. Salute at Eagles Web Boxing. Oh, D to the Bailey in here, the champ here. I didn't even know the champ was up in here. Yeah. But the new champ is up here, D to the Bailey. He got his strap now. He reported to Eagle, said, yeah, I got my strap. Let me see. But y'all just salute now. Salute. Yeah, Gamboa is nice. Yeah, Gamboa is nice. Somebody gonna sleep on it. He gonna mess around and crack somebody. He gonna catch somebody. He still got a couple of fights left in him. Yep. Ortiz at 7. Gamboa fought with a raggedy pair of shoes. Yeah, he did fought with a raggedy pair of shoes, man. The inside sole or whatever the inside sole slipping all over. You could tell, man. You could tell something was wrong with the shoe. It didn't look like nothing was wrong with his foot as much. They taping his shoe up. And guess what? He loses, but damn, come on, man. Somebody taping your shoe up. How many sports can you win? Just think about how many sports can you win in with taped up shoes? No, I'll give y'all a shot. Basketball. What's your chances of getting your ankles broke in basketball if you got taped up shoe? Even if it's just one shoe. What about football? If your cleats and shit is all taped up, how good you gonna do? What about baseball? You got your spikes all taped up. Maybe even golf. What about golf? Huh? You're on the fairway, right? You about to get your first shot. Oh, you're on the tee. You know what I'm saying? You're on the 7th. 5 par. What's the chances of you just tearing something up or your ball going just wild or just going straight up in the air? You through. Any sport that you need some shoes. A lot of people don't see. Nobody looked at that. Now Gil bringing it up, but nobody looked at it as much. Nobody saying nothing about it, right? But you got raggedy shoes on, man. You might get knocked down or anything easy. Like I said, you can't do nothing, man. Track and field, you got taped up shoe. Yeah, you winning. Yep, you gonna win with a taped up shoe, right? Tennis. Yeah, you're going to win. Sliding all over the place. You breaking your own ankles. Yep. And then, yeah. So we talking about, and you could put those, Cypher Supreme said they trying to phase them out. So Cypher, you could put these two fighters together. You got the heavyweight Wilder, and then you got Gamboa. Trying to phase them out or trying to get rid of them. They trying to, see what they do, they try to hide stuff like, and they playing that little kid shit on us, man, like we don't know. They playing that little kid shit. They playing that little kid stuff like, okay, we gonna hide. Yeah. Well, Gil, you a matchmaker, Gil. Look, I'm gonna go all the way down to the bottom. So Gil, all the way down to the bottom. He said, I got Robert Salinas beating Ortiz. Oh, well, make the matchup, Gil. Somebody put up a one if they agree with Gil. Gil, you get no respect in here. I mean, you not no, you get respect. You get all the respect. You get no love right now for that shit. Yeah. You got that right. Cypher Supreme, that's right. But Char's still champion, though. And see, I'm not going to get into this. A lot of people have been getting into this black and white. But I'm not going to get into it. We're not, in this grown folks chat, we're not going to get into the black and white because we already know that part of it. If anybody remember what I was saying about the black and white, who's the black and white for? What group of people, if y'all remember any of the chats that we talked about, what group of people is the black and white issue for? Who's that for? If it's a black and white issue, who's that for? Is that for the well-learned people? Is that for you guys, the black and white? Who's that for? When you talk about the black and white, who is that for? I'm gonna see if anybody pays attention to Eagles' way of boxing. If that's the case, we're gonna see. And we're gonna looking for these ones and stuff to see if anybody agree with Gil. Gil, don't like you get nobody, ain't nobody on your side on this one, brother. I'm with you 100%. As far as respect wise, but no, nobody's hearing that, man. Nobody's hearing that. Because, and then this thing with the Wilder, we'll talk about both of them. We'll talk about Gamboa. We'll talk about whoever pop up, we're going to talk about them. Because we got to talk about AJ. Who you fighting, AJ? Okay, so put up, where's Pulev at, you guys? You guys got the boxing rankings up right now. I don't have them up right now. So where's Pulev at? Somebody tell me where Pulev's at. Because AJ, you dragging all these fighters down, man. You dragging the heavyweight division down. And this is the thing, is that everybody feels that, you know, athletes are so much better, heavyweights and everybody's so much better. Are they showing better things? Are we fighting 2, 3, 4 times in a month, 6 times in a month? Are they fighting that much? And don't blame the Roro for nothing. Have they been fighting that much? Or are they just trying to get over? So he's ranked 11. Is AJ even supposed to be fighting him? Is AJ supposed to be fighting an 11th ranked fighter? Huh? Is he supposed to be fighting an 11th ranked fighter? Huh? I want to hear the logic on this one. Is he supposed to be fighting 11th ranked fighter? Huh? Is AJ supposed to be fighting him? Should he be fighting him? Huh? Oh, I think I found it. Let me see if I can. There we go. I just wanted, I'll click back and forth so y'all know what I'm talking about. So when his fans come in, they can go ahead and hate. That's right. I'm going to put it up, y'all. Right here. That's him. Right there. That's him. That is the one that we're supposed to think is the face of boxing. Charlo, the face of boxing. But we're supposed to think because the heavyweight. Remember, the heavyweights are the ones that hold the car. Really supposed to be holding it down. Like, yeah, we the heavyweights up here. What y'all want? Bring your little ass up here and get smashed. That's it. That's the heavyweight. But now, since the exposure, you've been exposed already, and everybody already know that you've been exposed because Virgil Hunter already exposed your ass as saying that Andre Ward could knock your ass out. He didn't say knock your ass out. He said beat you. But we all know what that meant, that he can knock your ass out. Because he wasn't going to try to go in there and outpoint you. At one point in the fight, when he got you tired and huffing and puffing, he was going to go for the body, and then it was going to be uppercut time. Or he was going to shoot one of them shots at you. He's going to get one of these. Let me see. Y'all know what's coming. Y'all know what's coming. So let me hold that thought, because AJ, you was gonna get something that all of us was yeah, that's what you was gonna catch, but you was gonna catch like the overhand smash. But somebody in here let me know, what is AJ doing for the heavyweight division? Y'all think of it. Since nobody could answer me about Gil. Well, they did answer. The no answer was an answer, right? Let me get my tea, y'all. But somebody tell me. I don't care. Good, good, bad. We take the good, bad, and the ugly in here. So somebody write down something that AJ is bringing to the heavyweight division, and I'm going to give you my thoughts as soon as I get back from getting my tea. Okay, so here we go. Besides nothing. Okay, since you guys on that box rec stuff, and you guys love box rec. I'm not saying, no, well, not, you don't necessarily love it, but you guys on box rec. And so you're choosing people for what they are on box rec. Yeah. A fighter named AJ. Come on now. That's it? That's it? Are you serious? He has so much respect for his own name. Now I'm gonna start dismantling him a little bit. That his whole name, that he has a great name. He has a great name. Even when he put Joshua, it should have been with a Y. But the Anthony part, no. All Anthonys are supposed. Aren't Anthony's conquerors? Anthony's are conquerors, right? I'm not gonna go into the whole history about Anthony's, but aren't they conquerors? Then you got the Yahshua, the J that's not supposed to be there. That's just a little bit of lesson. How you say it? Oluwafemi, Alasani. Now, all you have is AJ as a nickname. You ain't the Crusher. You ain't Lights Out. You're not Knock Down, Drag Out. You just AJ. And see, when we use stuff like that, when we just say stuff like AJ or something like that, It reminds me of like a little kid. I'm telling you right now, and you're gonna see right now, Anthony Joshua, or anybody. So what do you usually call somebody? Like a lot of times, like it could be a name just because your name is just too long, or it could be a name like I said, like people call you stuff. You know, say for instance, so there's a little kid. His name is Kevin. His last name is Little, so I just call him KL. KL, get your ass over here. So when somebody calling you KL, that's usually, I don't know, it could go both ways. But if you bringing something, heavy, that's right there. Everybody say AJ is a kid name. That's it. If you bringing something kind of heavy artillery to the game, because this is boxing, okay? So you in the heavyweight. So if you're going to bring something heavy to boxing, is that what you're bringing, AJ? I'm AJ. Come on, man. Come on, really? I'm AJ. Right. Kevin Little. I'm KL, man. KL up in here. No. Well, most time when people if they're going to use their name, like the stamp, like the one that all the heavyweights should be, shooting for, to have their name mentioned with is Ali. A lot of people, they don't call him, we don't even have to call him Muhammad Ali. They just say Ali and everybody knows you're talking about, the heavyweight Ali. Ali. Everybody know Ali Bombaye. Everybody know that. Ali. But now we hollering for AJ. AJ. It don't even sound right, man. Even your chant sucks. Man. You are the lead in this because you have the belts. You have the most belts. And I'm not saying he's the lead because he's worth a shit. I'm saying he's the lead because he has the belts. So the example has to be led by you. That's how the example goes. It's like, oh, I got the belts, man. Look at what I can do. Or look at what I'm doing. And I'm not talking about the Mad TV. Look at what I can do. But that's more or less what he's doing, all right? Is the Mad TV. I'm not even you can look for it on YouTube or Google it if you want to. Look at what I can do. And once you see that, you're going to know what I'm talking about. But that's kid, though. Everybody say AJ is a kid nickname. That's a kid nickname. Come on, so you a kid, you've been kidding us. And that's what you're still doing. You kidding us because we're looking for like a breakout fight. We're looking for you to just call for nothing but monsters. You making so much money. You're never going to make it to like 50, 60 fights. You're not going to make it. And else you just keep, these little padded fights or fixed fights. That's the only way you're going to do it. But you're going to go down in history and everybody's going to see. I'm a hater today. See? I told you, that's how family do. A matter of fact, my little baby niece supposed to be up in here, but I don't see her. She asking me if I was on or something. Don't y'all mess with her. She come in here. Don't y'all mess with her. I will get your ass behind that. But I gotta hate, man. No, Gil, you gotta look at what I'm saying though, Gil. Because Gil gonna say Eagles whoever hating on the man's name. He crying. I'm not hating on his name like that. What I'm hating on is the fact that you don't want us to compare. You don't want us to say, oh no, you can't compare with the past heavyweights, because of the steroids and everything else. Nobody's gonna say that. But that's what it really boils down to is all the steroids and all the other bullshit. It don't have nothing to do with their training because they don't have the trainers. They don't have the trainers. Everybody's scrambling for trainers, man. And if you ask me, if I'm gonna keep it 100 on it, that if we keep losing trainers or people, if they don't get these trainers, the right trainers hired, the ones with the experience, boxing is probably gonna die out. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck when you got somebody training somebody. I see you down there, Yasser Hussein, salute to you. It's gonna suck when you got people that's training that don't know shit about boxing. And you got people that say that people don't know shit about boxing, and guess what? And they not helping nobody do shit. But they can run their mouth and say somebody don't know shit about boxing, but then you can't help nobody out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you something. Just on that whole thing, because the whole thing with the Wilder situation. Okay, so Wilder, if this fight doesn't happen, that's some old coward shit that was set up. They set us up. The Tyson Fury, and I'm gonna put it more on Tyson Fury's side. It might have been Wilder too, but if it doesn't happen, that's because they both set us up. It might have been some money exchange or something like that. If I take it that far, yes, grown folks chat, man. We ain't gonna talk about it like little kids and just listen to what media tells us about it. We come to our own explanation on it. And we talked about this before. We talked about that the fight, it seems like it's getting pushed. It keeps getting pushed and pushed and pushed. And then I even put Dylan White ahead of Wilder and Fury for his actions, because he's fighting next month. He's fighting next month, and your ass taking a year to fight. Almost a year is taking y'all to fight. Get out of here with that shit, man. Y'all tricking us. Nothing but tricks. Nothing but trick. Derek Bailey said those belts make him the baddest man on the planet, right? Those belts make him the stupidest man on the planet. Because, see, those belts are his marketing tool. He's too dumb. He could be doing shows and stuff like that. Matter of fact, he should have an advertising marketing agent that gets him on all kinds of shows all over the world to brag about what he's going to do next, and that he's the champ, and that he wants to smoke, he wants to heat. But instead, he's dragging all the heavyweights down because he's making all kind of coward moves. I'm going to fight number 11. Is fight number 11 showing that you want some smoke? Does he have unfinished business with other fighters? He got unfinished business with other fighters. So what the hell are you doing? Why are you looking for smoke somewhere else? Oh, I'm going to take number 11? And knowing they said that you could choose a fighter, but you can only go down to 10. Right? You can only go down to 10. He right talking about 11. Wait, we just said you can just go down to 10. Why are you choosing 11 if we said we can go down to 10? Oh, I thought I'm the champ, man. I figure y'all would make an exception for me. I should be able to go down, right? I should be able to go down. I should be able to go down to 11, 12 if I want 15, right? 15, is that the rules? Coward ass Anthony Joshua is dragging the heavyweights down along with the coke crack king Tyson Fury. Nothing but conversation. I got my bag. I got my money, and that's it. Because family started getting in their ears and stuff. Oh, you got enough money to live off right now. You got enough for your kids and everything, right? So everybody starts falling for that. What about this whole thing about legacy? What about this thing? That doesn't mean nothing no more? That you're showing us that it means nothing. Nobody can write down. I asked for somebody to put down something that AJ is actually doing for boxing. To uplift boxing, to make boxing bigger. And that's what I'm asking everybody. And nobody can put down nothing. What is he doing that's making boxing bigger? For him to be shown and to say, I mean, he's threatening people like Mike Tyson and stuff like that. Does that make his name bigger? Is he bigger if I threaten Mike Tyson and I'm the heavyweight champion of the world, or one of the heavyweight champions of the world, and Mike Tyson like at least 50, something like that? You know what I mean? What are you supposed to do? Huh? What kind of call out is that? That's like Muhammad Ali calling out Joe Louis or something, right? And that's about the age difference, right? Muhammad Ali, when he was in his prime, calling out Joe Louis. I want Joe Louis next. I'm going to show you, who the greatest is. How long would that fight have lasted with Muhammad Ali and Joe Louis? Ali in his prime and Joe Louis wherever he was when Ali was in his prime. How long would that fight have lasted? Or would Ali just punish him and just let him go for a round? See, that's dirty though. Oh no, stop it, Eagle. Let me see what y'all got. Yeah, after Derek Bailey talking about that the belts made him the baddest man, baddest ass wipe. Man, hey, D to the B. D to the B. Check out my likey likes, man. And yeah, I read let me see. What I gotta get somebody. I gotta get my brother. My brother is acting. My little brother acting up again, y'all. Y'all already know that anyway. Y'all know how he get. Y'all know how he get, so I just gotta, I gotta make sure that he's okay. But Derek to the Bay, check out my likey likes, man. Make sure they getting in there. Y'all already know that anyway. Y'all know how he get. You feel me? I already got my hate. You feel? I already got my hate, so we're not worried about the hate part of it. So we already got that. We got the hate. We got the hate that we needed to get, and which I was already expecting the hate to happen and stuff. But we need to get my my thumbs up, and that's why I got Derek Bailey checking my thumbs up to make sure my mods is acting right. Cause y'all coming in here. But let me go on down a little bit. Y'all sir says salute Eagle in the chat. Salute that y'all sir. That's Hussein from Derek Bailey. And then Gil Coles is on the family, talking about that niece can come sit by uncle. I told her not to even come sitting by you, Gil, not to be messing with your ass. I told her don't go in there messing with Gil, because Gil be starting shit. She know about you already, believe me. You think I ain't gonna let somebody know about your ass before they get up in here, Gil? No. Hurricane Gil, you ain't gonna start no trouble. She's probably in here, but she's probably just laughing in the background. She probably just gave me a thumbs up or something like that. But she'll call me and let me know anyway. So, yeah. But now she know, because she's probably listening, so she already know to stay away from Gil Coles. Stay away from Gil. Yeah. And she can sit next to Uncle Gil. Uncle Gil gonna end up on the timeout. Then who's she gonna be sitting next to? Yeah, Derek said trainers are null and void right now. That's what I'm saying. And everybody ignoring them like they nothing. Tyson Fury, Bob Arum, and Frank Warren. Derek Bailey. Yeah. And I only like to use those names up in here. And Eddie Snake. Yeah. And we know, I can understand that D to the Bay, he talking about that he's real high in the UK. Yeah. And then he said, Ali, take Joe Louis out in one round. Yeah, wasn't gonna go but a round. Yeah. And see, this is what they're doing right here, though. Yeah. Oh, thanks a lot, Michael Johnson Boxing. Talking more. He come in, he said, hi, haters. Yeah, we hating. Yeah. This is hate chat today, man. This is hate 101. Shit, y'all didn't know? If y'all didn't know, you better find out, man. If anytime you see me with a thumbs down, you know this is hate chat. This is hate chat because, and salute to Michael Johnson Boxing Talking More. He said, hi, haters. Yeah, he come in talking about hi, haters. Yeah, you damn right. Yeah, well, we got some haters, but I'm not really hating. I can call it hate, but I'm not hating because I'm asking the question, Michael Johnson Boxing Talking More. I'm trying to post the questions. Okay, since you come in talking about we haters, hi haters. So what have AJ's done lately in the past year or anything, past 3 years, what has he done to try to elevate the heavyweight picture? In other words, the whole heavyweight story. What has he done? Yeah. But no, Gil Coles is the he's the number one hater. Did you know? You must not be looking at his thumbnail, right? Hey, Michael Johnson Boxing Talking More. You gotta look at Gil Coles' new thumbnail, his avatar. You gotta look at it, and then you'll know. Silky Johnson was the last winner that I know of in the player haters ball, and that's Gil Coles. Okay, I'm gonna quiet down just a little bit. This so I can see you. Niece, if you in here, you can give me a thumbs up at least. I know you're at work, but give me my thumbs up, girl. Or you give me my thumbs up. I want a thumbs up in the room too, not just out there, just so I know that you in here. Don't worry, ain't nobody gonna bother you. because they about to get that time out. So now I'm quieting down, but this is what I want from my chat. I want somebody in here, somebody in the chat, please let me know 2 things that AJ has done to uplift the heavyweight division, to propel it into its position where it's supposed to be at. Because we got to talk about the heavyweight. We can't even go to the 154 because the 154 is the division. The 154 is the division. That's it. The 1, the 5, and the 4. That's the division right now. Everybody wants to be at 154. Everybody wants to challenge for 154. Everybody, like the heavyweights, want to challenge certain heavyweights. But certain heavyweights, they just leave their name out their mouth. Like they don't even want to say nothing. Or they're pretending. Like, oh, I'm going to say, like, I want. They say it like this. You guys know what I'm going to do, right? So they say it like this. I want Wilder next. That's the way they talk. I want Wilder next. Luis Ortiz is old and doesn't belong in boxing. I want Ortiz. I want Ortiz next. That's the way they're talking. That's a question. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's the way it comes out is in question forms. If you wrote it down, it'd sound like it's a definitive statement. But in reality, that's not a definitive statement. We got to see what happened in the Joyce fight. We got to see what happened in this Polar fight. Man, come on, get out of here. Are you kidding me? That's who you fighting? What kind of noise? Okay, just think about it for yourself. What kind of noise Michael Johnson, Boxer Talk, and more, Gil Coles, Derek Bailey, and the rest of y'all that's still just hanging in and out, what kind of talk would you have if you was heavyweight champion of the world? If you had the confidence and you know you was the baddest man on the planet, how would you actually talk? Are they even talking like Mike Tyson? Are they talking like anybody? Are they talking like George Foreman? Are they talking like Larry Holmes? Are they talking like, who are they talking like today? Who are the heavyweights talking like? Because we want to put you can't compare them to no, we got to, anything that came from the past, you got to compare it when you have this so-called future. This is just another day, but we call it future. But you got to compare like the equipment from yesterday, the televisions you can compare them. No, look where we're at now. So the televisions seem like they're more advanced. They don't last as long no more, do they? All the equipment I buy, computers, televisions, I look at all that shit as disposable stuff. Like at one point, it ain't gonna work. It might be a year, a couple of years. It's disposable. Well, you got people that got washing machines and stuff like that, 50 years old. And some of the older televisions, they still run. They might need what they call a tube to put in them. You know, the stuff that your grandparents or great-grandparents had, they had to put tubes and shit in there. But they still work. You see? All that old stuff just be hanging on like, damn, why this old shit still here? Still there. You buy just like even if I buy light bulbs last in like a couple of minutes. I'm like, are you kidding? Light bulb is gone? Everything you buy just disappeared. Everything is made so disposable so you can keep running back and forth to the store. You can't get no solid shit. They used to make chairs. I don't even know if y'all know, man. Y'all, because I shop. You got to go to them second hands. I'm telling y'all. Don't buy stuff, but that's a place to go for nostalgia, to look back. They used to have steel chairs, y'all. Steel chairs. And they used to paint them shits like a light color, like maybe white or blue, but light or green. And they leave them shits outside with all that paint on. Ain't nothing happening to them. You can sit on that all year round. You buy furniture or chairs and shit now, that shit just is disposable. Like what happened to the table you had? That shit just snapped in half, man. Everything just breaks. And that's to keep your ass spending money. Because if you buy all the furniture you need, you know, and you got everything, like, oh, that's all I need. That shit gonna last forever. I can upgrade it, even with computers and everything else. If you buy it and you can keep it and upgrade it, then guess what? Then you start generating your own some money. I see D-Lo up in here. I was just giving D-Lo a shout out because D-Lo was talking about, I went over there and checked him out. He was talking about Gamboa and shit. People was hating on him. Probably. Yeah, I gave him a thumbs up or something. If I didn't, I know I made a comment. I was kind of rushing, but I know I made a comment. He right though. Yeah, because people talk all that shit about Gamboa. Yeah, like somebody has actually just blown Gamboa out the water. He done clipped everybody he fought with. Crawford got hurt by him. He done clipped everybody. And like Gil brought up the shoe. Yeah, that damn shoe. That freaking shoe. You can't win any sports that you need shoes. You ain't gonna win. You're not gonna beat nobody with no damn taped up shoe. I'm just telling you that right now. You're not winning. Track and field, none of that shit. Basketball, baseball, none. You're not gonna win. Yeah. But I'll be visiting them secondhand, right? They closed right now. I love secondhand stores, man. That's nostalgia. They just nostalgia stores. If you want to see shit that was around in the 50s, I know we wasn't around in the 40s and all that shit, but I'm just saying, if you want to see stuff back then and see how long that shit lasted, they have irons that they had in the past that are just indestructible, like a regular iron, but you had to heat it up. I don't know how. I think they had a little stand with a little flame under it. I don't know. Don't get me. I don't really know. But you know, the iron clothes. I don't even know if y'all know what an iron is. Some people ain't never iron shit. They just throw shit on. Just grab it out the dryer and just throw it on. But I'm saying there's such thing as pressing and ironing and creasing. This is also educational talk for youngsters that don't know nothing about stuff. Oh, you know they iron. Yeah, ironing. Not doesn't mean you hit something with a big ass iron. Ironing means that your pants is gonna be nice looking. They're not gonna look like elephant trunks. But anyway, shout out to my brother just got up and let me see what y'all blowing up again. Let me see what y'all got. Yeah. Oh yeah. Michael Johnson said he's the coldest hater around. Hey, are you gonna go for that, Gil? Michael Johnson said he taking your title, man. He said he the coldest hater. Yeah. See, but now my talk. If D-Lo's in here, then if he's here, I don't know if he left or not. But if he's in there, I know that my chat becomes balanced because he keeps the pressure on Gil, which I like, because then that way I don't have to respond to Gil so much. AJ ain't done nothing. That's right. D-Lo come in. He said salute. He said I wouldn't. He said I wouldn't like AJ. I tell you that much. Damn. He said, see, people don't like AJ's ass. D-Lo said heavyweights of the day are talking talking like Mushmouth from Fat Albert in the Cosby Kids. Yeah, Mushmouth. Blah, 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 yeah, man, the whole picture, man. See, and this is the thing, D-Lo. The thing about this is that the heavyweights are supposed to be taking all the other fighters with them. Think about that, man. The fighters look up to the heavyweights. Oh, man. Because remember when Wilder was just knocking people's ass completely out? Everybody looking out to Wilder like, oh, wow, that power. They was like, even Errol Spence and everybody just shaking their head like, damn, that power. But who they going to look up to now? Now you got to look up to 154. Heavyweight is dead, man. If Wilder can't get this fight and get this revenge, then the shit's dead. Because like I said, there's different sources and stuff, and then other media, like old media reporting, oh yeah, it's 100 sources saying that the fight can't be made because of the rematch clause is expired or some other bullshit or whatever. And if you ask me, I don't know who to blame. I'm going to blame Tyson Fury the most, but I'm going to blame Wilder and shit side too. If you couldn't get the fight, what the hell happened? Nightmares or some shit? Because if nightmares is messing your ass up, just get out of boxing. And let us see who can really be next. But I'm going to tell you this is one thing this is my opinion about it. I believe that if Wilder is out of boxing, I think everybody start fighting everybody. Oh, yeah, look at D-Lo. D-Lo said that raw orange shit lasts forever. He said just keep it from rusting. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, D-Lo said, yeah, Derek Bailey said laughing out loud. He said, that's facts. His TV's burn out. Yeah, I keep buying television. I buy televisions like they just dispose, and I don't even use them that much. But I buy them just like disposable units. I already know that if I buy a television, I know I'm going to have to get another one. You might as well be lining up looking at your next television when you buy the first one. Just look for another one. Like, I know I got to get another one. Because one day I'm going to go cut it on and the shit ain't gonna be no picture or nothing. Shit just sitting there. Just a freaking light, or not even a light, just a power source, something that's burning up power. Just like I tell people that I used to always say this, man. People have a car and your car ain't running. I say, shit, you just got some expensive seats that's sitting out there on the street or in the garage. That's all it is. If your car is not running, it's not even a car no more. It just turned into some expensive seats. Either you got a big seat in the front, you got a couple of chairs in the front, and a couch in the back, or you just got a couch in the front and a couch in the back. That's it. That's all you sitting on wheels. There's a couch sitting on wheels if your shit ain't running right. Yeah. Teacher Betty saluting out, playing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, y'all sir in here saying what he putting his words in there, talking about what that's what it is. Obsolence. That's it. He says plan. That's all it is. But nobody can say nothing. Yeah. There you go. D-Lo say the motherboards and the TVs we ask for. But they make that shit all disposable because can't nothing take heat no more. I mean, everything used to take heat back in the day. Like I said, if you got them steel chairs out in the yard, some people still got them. That shit 100 years old, man. Steel chairs. Those are steel chairs. I mean, everything's steel. The back of it. The back is steel. It look flat. They put a little design on it, but it's like, that shit's steel. It ain't going nowhere. That's generation to generation. All you gotta do is put some Rust-Oleum on it. Sand that shit down, put some Rust-Oleum on it. You don't even have to store it in the garage or nothing. Just leave that shit outside. Just take the water hose and spray that shit off. A little bit of soap, maybe. That's it. Sit down at that heavy ass table. That's it. Still the umbrella, not even made out of cloth. All that shit. A little shelter. That's it. Everything they make, man. I get tired of buying shit. I say, oh, I gotta buy this again. I gotta buy that. Every time I turn around, I gotta buy something. Man, y'all wouldn't believe. I don't even hardly use printers, but you wouldn't believe how many printers I just burned through. It's like I probably average like buying one printer a year. A printer. Every year I gotta buy a printer. And no matter what it costs, it could be $200. I gotta buy another one. $300. I gotta buy another one. It's like, damn, what's wrong with this shit? Why is the printers just burning out like that? Like they make them to self-destruct. That old printing press shit still run. That shit don't run out. It doesn't print like this, but that old printing press shit, yeah, with that big roller and stuff on it, that shit still runs. Push the button, that shit just cranking out newspapers or whatever. Yeah, Derek Bailey cried. He said that's facts. He said, I bought a projector a few months ago and that damn thing died. Yep. Yeah, you can't you can't buy nothing, man. It's like when you buy something, you just buy it to I bought like 2 cameras. I bought 2 cameras like back to back. They both my cameras died on me. And then I was calling myself, I said, yeah, you know what? I'm going to get me a good camera because this is going to hold up and shit. And I'm going to be able to keep this for a while. Man, I had that camera about a year. I paid $1,500 on that camera. And that was a long time. That was when cameras was costing like, I'm talking about the video cameras. That's back when they was cost. That's like that's probably like late 1990s or something like that. Or yeah, something like that, like late 1990s. So that camera back then, I spent all that money on that camera, and that's when the cameras, when they first was coming out with the camcorders and shit, when they was like $300. But mine's had like the super zoom and all that shit. It was good. It was I forget what it was. I think it was a Sony. A part burnt out that they didn't make no more. How you think I felt $1,500 lighter in the pocket for some shit that ain't gonna last? This bullshit, man. But you right, that's what happened, man. Yeah. Yeah, D-Lo salute all y'all back. Salute back to all y'all. This y'all's ass. Yeah. And I agree with you too, D-Lo. D-Lo said I want him to get his rematch if he wants it. He said, but I kind of like the idea of Wilder being on the hunt again. And see, that's what they're not seeing, D-Lo. They're not seeing that. The fighters, they're stupid. They're not seeing that shit. That you might have to fight Wilder. Because Wilder just a contender now. He ain't a champ. You might have to fight him. I want him. They still gonna try to duck. But once he smash up everybody to get back at, because he'll just be high ranked everywhere. All he got to do is fight a Wilder fight a top 10 in every under every banner, be right back up there. Shit. Make yourself mandatory, because he'll be just calling people out like, yeah, okay, I'm ranked number 5 everywhere. Now just beat up number 2. Now I'm number 1 here, number 1 there. Shit, just think if he's ranked number 1 everywhere. Oh shit, they gonna be crying. No, the world, he's cheating foul. Yeah, that's what, and D-Lo smart. He said, I buy the used flat screens. He said, motherfuckers are subject not to last anyway, so I buy the cheap as possible. That's how you got to do, man. That old shit, man. You buying television, everything you buy is like, it's automatically disposable. It's like, shit, I got to get ready. As soon as you buy something, you got to be looking out for your next one that you're going to buy. Yep. Yeah, sir. Hussein said, I got about 3 cars not working on running in my defense. They are good project cars for sale. Okay. All right, y'all, sir. You got shit. You got some couches and shit on wheels. That's what you got. You got 3 couches on wheels. Or 3 on wheels. You got how many couches they got in them? Chairs on wheels. Shit. Hey, matter of fact, I'm gonna take it a little bit further, y'all, sir. So let's not say your car don't even have to be broke down. Once your car if your car is on the side of the road and ran out of gas, right at that point, before it gets gas back in it, that's all it is. It's just some chairs on wheels. That's all it is. It ain't good for shit. It's nothing. Them new TVs can't take heat or a little bit of dust. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Yeah, those new TVs can't take nothing, man. They so temperamental and shit. Oh, it's hot in here. Shit, I'm in here. You in the house hot, but the TV can't take the heat. Can't take a little dust. Oh, you gonna have to dust me and vacuum me like every day and keep me cool. You got to have cooling fans on it and shit. I don't want no damn television where I got to put fans on it. Man, F that TV. I'll be like D-Lo. Shit, he said they ain't gonna work no way. I just go get me a used one. Shit, he damn, because it wouldn't make sense. Because you better off getting a used one. They ain't gonna work because you're gonna get a new one. That shit ain't gonna die, ain't gonna work anyway. Yeah, D-Lo again. He said, I got a 48 plasma TV that won't tear up for nothing. I'm not replacing it until it craps out. Yeah, there you go. And sometimes you can get them. Now, he got one. He said he got one just running. He got one that just want to be in there. Like, yeah, I'm going to stay with you, brother. Yeah, that's what you want. You want one that's going to stay with you. Do we got a champ like that? Yeah, you know I have to get my tea. Yeah, so D-Lo in here now. So I asked D-Lo the same question. So D-Lo, what have AJ done? What has AJ done in order to boost up the heavyweight division? To keep it, at legacy status. Legacy status being that, it's the prestige weight. It's the prestige weight that everybody look up to. Everybody say, oh, them heavyweights though. They not as fast, but god dang, they hit so hard. What has his ass done? What has AJ done to uplift that shit? So we don't have to keep comparing from the past. It's like, damn, that we can't help but compare to the past because y'all ain't doing shit. 154 is the face of boxing. Everybody want to be at 154. Everybody want Charlo now. Everybody want to be at 154. Charlo can do what he want to. All you got to do is go beat up Tesseria or Taxidermy. All you got to do is whoop his ass. Once he whoop his ass, that's it. He can do what he want to. Charlo can own the damn box. He can own boxing if he can get that fight made and whoop that ass. He can own boxing. He pick and choose. Then I got all the belts. Yeah, Harrison, I'll go ahead and beat you up again. He can beat up anybody he want to again, or if he want to beat him up again, he can beat him up again. Nobody's saying, because all the fighters that he beat they gonna be in the top 5 or 6. So he can always go. He can always go beat one of them up. That's all. That's what you call having all the cards when you can do that. Y'all, sir, Hussein said I got them cheap. Look. Hey, listen, y'all. Look. He got his. Y'all, sir, he quick. He came back on Eagle. I got my excuse up quick. Let Eagle read this one out. He said I got them cheap. He said I bought like five cars and that guy some nice ass sofas on two of them. Yeah, you got some nice sofas on two of them. That's cool though. Hey, I don't want to say it. I'm gonna say it anyway though. I'm gonna tell you. So you don't know this, but a lot of people that's in here know that. Gil probably know it. D-Lo probably know it. Michael Johnson probably know it. And I'm going to say Derek Bailey know it. I'm going to just say that we know it. Because a lot of times we live in the country. So it's not a native thing. It's not an African-American thing. It's not a white thing. It's just a thing. And a lot of times if you live up in the country, a lot of times if somebody in your family got land, or even sometimes even in the city, they might have a big ass garage. They might have 2, 3, 4 cars piled up in there, or just parted out, or they might have a complete car that they never worked on that they should have. Transmission's still good, but just a little bit wrong with the motor. And all the kids do is just go play and go in and outside those cars and just sit up in them cars. A lot of times you can be sitting up in them cars if it's raining or something, or it's just a nice day, not a hot day, but a nice day. And those old cars, see, they didn't have the what they call the automatic windows and shit. And so they had like a little thing on their little crank with a little round ball on it. You wind that shit up and down. So if you go visit some of your grandparents and shit, you might still have one of those out on the yard. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's dirty as hell on the outside. The inside clean. It have a certain smell. You know, it's all moldy smelling or whatever because it's been sitting outside. Nobody gonna fix it. Nobody's gonna tow that shit away. But that's nice for kids to play in. You know, nice little couch on wheels, chairs on wheels. That's it. Yeah. Michael Johnson Boxing Talk said, he said, I had my test for 7 years. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times, but shit now though, man, I just cannot get lucky. D-Lo said me and that plasma are on our second wife together. Yep, that happens too, man. We get into that, man. Shit, I don't have a wife right now. I'm not even gonna get into it, but I should have a wife. But sometimes, things don't work. A lot of times it's the guy's fault. A lot of times it's the bitch's fault for this being that. Because she started off as being a wife, and then she just turned into something else. And I'm gonna be honest with you. You guys might not understand this, but men and women don't really match up like you think they do. They do not. They do not. They don't match up. So it's going to have to be up to you to make that sacrifice to say, I know we don't match up, but I'm going to make that sacrifice to listen to her, whatever she says and agree, and, agree with, now I'm not saying, don't turn into a punk, but I'm going to agree with certain stuff I might, might not agree with, but, I'm going to just make it comfortable as possible. You have to do that. Because if you ain't willing to compromise, she's going to drive you up the damn wall. As long as she don't have too much shit, you'll be able to deal with her. If she have too much, the shit probably ain't gonna work, man. Yeah. Yeah, y'all started crying at D-Lo. Yeah, D-Lo back again. D-Lo said, nothing. He said AJ conducted him. Oh, damn, I lost the thing. Conducted himself like a diva. Then he turned coward when Wilder answered his call. Yep. That's what it is. Damn. So, in the 80s, okay, we're going back a little bit. So, in the 80s, this is what happened. So, in the 80s, the heavyweights, well, I'm not naming any era, I'm just saying 80s. There's other eras and stuff. There's other eras, but let's say 80s, okay, let's say 80s, 90s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and before too, but before. So this is what happened. So the heavyweights had their spot to where all the smaller guys come to see them. We got to go see them heavyweights, man. And they always brag. They always want to see the heavyweights. And we even had that up until our point now to where everybody want to see Wilder. Oh, no, I got to see what he's going to do. But the thing about it is they had somewhat of an equal billing, but now they don't have an equal billing because now you got a fraud in Canelo Alvarez. You're a fraud, and I'm saying that you're a fraud. You are a fraud, cinnamon bun. And then you got these fraudulent heavyweights, but the fraudulent Canelo is making more money, supposedly making more money than the heavyweights are making. And the heavyweight picture is not equal, like it's not above like it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be at the pinnacle. They're supposed to be looking up to the heavyweights. Oh yeah, them heavyweights is something else. They're not supposed to be like looking like, oh, that he barely slept by. He need to get another good fight. Because a fighter is not going to get tricked. A fighter's going to be like, yeah, AJ need to be in another tough fight. We need to see so we can determine who he is. Whereas fanboys and fangirls be like, oh, that's our champ. Yeah, he got the belts back and yeah, and this and that. But what does that do for the whole world picture for the heavyweight? It don't do shit. It make him look like a coward. Let me put it up. Yeah, and no sound on that page, so I just don't say nothing. But yeah, I gotta keep putting it up. That's him. That's all you done was put a bow in your hair. That's the only damn thing you have done for boxing. You ain't doing shit. Michael Johnson boxing talking more. He said, my bro got 5 cars and my dad got 2. All right. But okay, but Michael Johnson boxing talking, you ain't telling us what we need to hear about them cars, man. Okay, Michael Johnson boxing talking more. Hit us back. We need to see what you put down. We got to see it, man. We got to see if we got 5 cars and 2 cars. Yeah, I collect cars like that too. I got rid of most of my cars, but I'm just saying. But they wasn't just couches and chairs on wheels though. That's right, Gil. Congratulations to Gil again. Yeah, Gil just got married last Saturday. Yep. Michael Johnson boxing is talking more. My kind of people got the thumbs up. Yeah. See, y'all, sorry, he's gonna always have his thumbs up, y'all. Now that anytime you talk about cars, now he gonna have his thumbs up. Like he gonna be like, yeah, I got these cars. Eagle kind of clown me. Eagle kind of badmouth me about having my little cars on, my little chairs on wheels, my couches on wheels. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there you go. D-Lo makes sense too, though. D-Lo said, man, in a relationship, yeah, someone has to ask themselves, do I want to be right or do I want peace in my home? That's all. That's what it is. But sometimes when they switch on you and they not really peaceful, they could be crazy as hell. So even if you want peace, they could just be like one of them type, like, oh shit, I didn't even know. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hey, Gil Cole. Yeah, that's right. Congratulations, y'all. Gil Cole said, y'all said, who's name? What you mean? No, he tried to see if you going on some kind of honeymoon, Gil. Yeah, that's okay. That's what he said. Honeymoon for the missus. Gil retracted. Bailey said 100. Congrats, Gil. Best wishes. There we go, bro. He said, I'm gonna give you a bye week. Yeah. There you go, D-Lo. Hey, don't go too easy on him though, because his chest will get too fat. His chest will get too big, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, he said, oh, them cars. There we go. That's the second part of the story. So that's what we want Michael Johnson boxing talking more. We want the other part of the story. Michael Johnson boxing talking more, trying to keep the story on the download. He's trying to throw the story. Yeah, we got 5 cars and 2 cars. Oh, okay. Okay, that's what Eagle want. Then he come back with the real information. He said, oh, them cars for parts are fixes. Yeah, yeah. Of course. Yeah. Michael Johnson back again. He said, but motherfuckers be up in there doing some humping. Yeah. Oh yeah. On this, do I have to put? Yeah, I can't stay there because none of my mics. I just put a new mic on there, and none of them working right now. I'm gonna have to troubleshoot this damn thing, man. Whatever. But yeah, oh AJ twerking over there. But that's all. But this shit is just. Here we go. D'Lo getting on Gil. He said, "Yo, in about a week, Gil's chest will be poked out like that little old chicken hawk on the cartoon." Okay, I remember Chicken Hawk. You talking about the WB Warner Brothers? Yeah, the little brown chicken hawk. If y'all haven't looked at old Warner Brothers cartoons, y'all got to go back and check them out, man. I'll be looking at I can't find no whole cartoons, man. I'm trying to find like the old school cartoons. I can't find none of them. Like the real old stuff. I mean, old where the color is barely even in there, even black and white. Because a lot of times when you go back and listen to that stuff, you can hear the language of that era without watching like a whole movie or something like that. Or it takes you like to a different era. See what kind of shit we're talking. And also you can go back and see the racism. You can go back and see I'm not suggesting that you go back just to see the racism, but it's good to go back and see the racism too. It's sick. The racism they used to use in cartoons is so sick. Right now it's subtle now. The way they do it is subtle. And yes, you pay cable. Cable is blatant as hell. But it's more realistic. The racism from back, I would say like the 30s and 40s and all that, the racism was like, it was unfounded racism. Like as far as, and I'm going to say this when it comes to like depictions. Like if you look at some of the depictions they had of the great champion Jack Johnson, some of the depictions, they wasn't nothing like him. And not just him, they done it with all different people, like with lawyers. I think they did it with Thurgood Marshall, and other people. Other people that were prominent. This came up, probably done it with Martin Luther King, Jr. Just people that were, for their, not necessarily for their race, but backing their people. And then that's when the blatant, unfounded race. When I say unfounded, I mean, I'll put it out there now. I just got to say it. Because if you put a picture of a so-called African American and you make them, they don't have hardly any hair, you cut the hair down to nothing. You put their forehead out like 8 inches, put their nose out like so many inches, like a big nose, and then on top of that, you put them with a small chin, and then you put the lips on them, and the lips look like flotation devices, those little donuts or whatever they call them things. The little spaghetti, they look like that on a little skinny neck and shit, and then a body with no top on, and there's a breechcloth on or something like that, and barefooted with some little fur around their ankles or some shit like that. Same thing with the natives or something like that. You make it to where their nose, like now we take that shit and we run with it, because at some of our events we even have a nose contest. I didn't get in the last one. I'm gonna get in one if they have another one. Yeah, we got the big ass nose contest. So you Indians, get your ass up here with the noses. We clown our own self, but that's us talking to people. We talking to family. We can do that. It's different. That's not we can't be racist against our own self. You know what I mean? So that's a pride thing. Like bring that big proud big ass nose over here. You know what I mean? You stand up there with your nose sticking out. But for the cartoon shit, that shit was straight. That was straight what they call racism. That's racism, man. You gonna put the lips on somebody that big? Come on, are you serious? His head is this big, and his lips is that big. Yeah, that's what they look like. That's what African Americans look like. These dumb. But I get off top. Sorry. yeah. Kids today don't know shit about real cartoons. No, they don't know shit. And plus, what they did with cartoons is the way they make cartoons is less frames, so you don't even get to see like the whole action. Like back in the day, you used to see like if somebody was fighting, you get to see the whole punch, like the whole uppercut, like get the shit to come out. Don't. You get to see all that. Now it just come from here and it's like 2 frames. It's nothing. Fight scenes, yeah. They used to have to put work in. All those animators had to put work. Now they got bullshit cartoons. He right though. D-Lo right. Y'all serve it back again. He said, "I buy." See, here he go again. There he go again. I can't even read what he writing because he come in here. He said, "I buy to sell them." He said, "I'm following the mushroom germs route." He said, "Be a dodgy car salesman, and after that, a dodgy boxing promoter." Yeah. No, you don't want to do that, man. Come on now. I know you laughing about it, but yeah, you don't want to be. Don't be like Hearns and them, man. If you're gonna be a boxing promoter, just be a good one, man. Make sure if you do something like that, make sure your boxers is on point, like they want it. Like yeah. Let's go get this fight done. We fighting the best. We moving to the top. That's all. We not even gonna look back. We're not looking back. Nah, I ain't looking back. And all AJ do is look back behind him. He looked back, but see, he's safe. AJ has a safety zone, and this is how he's safe. He's safe because he can always like say no to something. Like, oh no, that's okay. I don't. Yeah, he's easy and quick to say no, and just clown and laugh. Like, yeah, I'll tell you what, you give me 50 million, and I'll sign the deal. See that's forever etched in people's mind. Anybody who's heard that is forever etched. Whatever it is, if it's 25 or 50, whatever it was, it's etched in there. We know it's a high amount, and you etched it into our brain like, okay, we gonna get this fight. And guess what we got? We didn't get shit. You end up just being a shit talker. That's all you ended up being. But that's the discussion. Is he taking the heavyweight division down? Or is there an argument? Can somebody give me please give me a decent argument to show that AJ is not dragging the freaking heavyweight down with him? And I know my brother Gil doesn't like Luis Ortiz, but it is what it is. He's going to fight Scott Alexander. We'll see how it works. Now, if he got BCD real bad, if he's sick and all this, then we're going to see. We're going to see. We're going to see that. You're not going to be able to hide all that. You know what I mean? You can't hide it. As simple as that. So we're going to see if that's the case. If that's not the case, if he comes out and just, takes care of that business quick, or in like not necessarily a timely fashion, but in a methodical breakdown, like he just like pulverizes the dude, what you gonna say then? And does anybody believe that Luis Ortiz deserves to be ranked 11th besides Gil Coles? Does anybody believe that he needs to be ranked 11th on anybody's top 10 or top 20? Does Luis Ortiz deserve to be stuck at a stupid ass 11 or higher, or actually lower? The higher the number, the lower the ranking. Yeah. Does he deserve that? Because let me see. What is it? 349 wins as an amateur, right? And that's great for like a heavyweight. Because you got to get in. You're going to get some losses because you got to get in there with people that, that box. Eventually, you're going to get in there with somebody who's good or whatever until you get, good enough. And then once you get good enough, then, hey, it's all good. It's all gravy. And that's what happened. You got in there, lost the field, but then came right back, started putting them hands on there. And my shout out to my niece. Thank you, niece, for giving my little thumbs up. I know you're going to holler at me later. I'm going to call you up anyway. I know you're going to holler at me. Yeah, but don't sit by Uncle Gil. Because right now, Uncle Gil is... this is his bye week. D-Lo gave him a bye, so this is his bye week. Yeah. And Derek Bailey put it down there. See, nobody want to speak up when no Gil's going to hate. But Derek T. Bailey, he came up. And I appreciate your compliment on the strap, Derek Bailey. But yeah, he comes up. He puts Ortiz should be top 5. At least, top 5. I'm not even going to put him at 5, but top 5. At least, top 5. He's talking about, like, on anybody's list, at least be on top 5. Gil Cole says Scott Alexander is at 221. I don't know. We got to see where he's at during the fight. Yeah, 221. Yeah, but during the fight, he might be, hopefully he don't come in all, like, huge and shit. Yeah. But that was, I don't know. Because he ended up with a split, right? That was taken. And then the person he fought, man, we got that suspect shit again at D-Lo. Oh, y'all, we got that suspect stuff. I don't know, man. Because he got a split decision against somebody who's what? Damn. He won by split decision against somebody who's 7-26-2. And that was in February. That's before Roro. And then if you click on the fighters, his name is Luis David Rodriguez Aguilar. He got a lot of different names. He got 3 Hispanics name and 1 American name. And he fought somebody who was 7-28-2. Furious. And this guy's out of Mexico. 37 bouts. 139 rounds. Zero KO percentage. But he gave him trouble because he was southpaw. So, if that's true, then he's going to get absolutely pieced up. I mean, absolutely pieced up. He going to get absolutely pieced up, y'all. Because if he struggled with a heavyweight, there was a left-hand heavyweight that didn't really have shit. He's getting absolutely pieced up. It's gonna be this is not gonna be a good look. This is gonna be a clinic. Yeah, there we go, D-Lo. He said Gil think Ortiz is 300 years old and is overrated. I can't say nothing about it though. On the count of the bye week, yeah. Yeah. No, Gil said, now he said he ranked 221. I don't know. Is he? Do they even have 221? Gil stupid. But that's his weight, though. So y'all don't pay attention to Gil because I just looked at it. That was his weight. That he ain't no rank, no 221. Gil's just saying some shit. So y'all got to ignore Gil. Gil crazy as hell. Oh, Lord. Sounds like another creative fight. A creative play. Yeah. Oh, D-Lo, look. But this one, I looked at the picture. Like, remember the last guy we talked about? The guy we talked about last week? At least he had a suspect picture. You know what I mean? He had that shadow picture. Like the dark. This one don't even have that. He got the outline. It's an outline in black, and then the face is white. I'm like, are you kidding me? So you fought another invisible fighter, man. We got to always find these invisible fighters and stuff, man, or these fighters that don't exist. Here we go. And that's the kind of competition that you want to throw at a killer. Let me check on. I got it. Oh, yeah. He got 2 in a row. Oh, shit. I'm looking at his last 2 fights are invisible fighters. And then we got to get down to Travis Kaufman, and then we actually have a picture. And then right before it, Travis Kaufman, Pedro Julio Rodriguez is just it's a driver's license picture. You think I'm bullshitting? Y'all check it out on BoxRec. Pedro Julio Rodriguez but he's supposed to have 23 wins and 3 losses. And look at it. That is a picture. That is a picture from a license. And then he fought LaRon Frederick, Jason Mitchell. You got all these long names, man. But at least this guy got like some kind of medal around his neck or something like that. So this fight definitely looks suspect. Because they got names down here, and then you look at the pictures and stuff, don't even have the same name on the trunks. Sylvester Baran. He fought a lot of these southpaws. But he didn't look good. Let me see. Rodney Hernandez, he lost to him, which I can't find nothing. It kicks me out as soon as I try to find out. Yeah, LaRon. And then Travis Kaufman. Yeah, that's kind of sad, man, that they putting this together. Man, I'm going to take 8. I'm not even going to talk about. I mean, we'll talk about him some more. We'll get some more time. We'll just ask. Cause I want to find out if the troll that came in here and gave me my thumbs down. So, at least if you're going to troll me and give me a thumbs down, bring your dumb ass in here and make a point. Make a point, man. If you're gonna bring your dumb ass in here starting some shit, then make a point. You feel me? Yeah, he got a 1-star ranking, Gil. Gil said he got a one. Yeah, he got a 1-star ranking. 221 out of. I'm tired of messing with Gil. Yeah. Yeah. That's a damn shame though. But that's who Louis got to fight. Yeah. But if you look at his star rating, if you look at Louis RT star rating, he damn sure is a 5 stars. You're gonna get some action out of him. Yeah, they got him at number 10. I don't know, somebody said 11, but they got him at number 10. That's right. You sit there and suffer while Eagle drink that good medicine. Let me see what we got. We got a state issue. Yeah, that's. And see, that's what I was just looking at too. See, D-Lo got it. D-Lo said, motherfucker got a state issued ID on box rent. He said, I'm done. I know. Hey, you know how good your record got to be for you to use state ID to be on your box rec? Your record has to be nothing but garbage. It has to be nothing but garbage. You ain't got enough money to get a photographer to just take your a couple of shots. You ain't got to get that kind of a photographer. What you got to do when you go to the photographer, all you got to do is go in there with, your shorts on, whatever belts or ribbons you got, and your gloves and shoes and shit. Put your shit on. Do your pose. Do your little boxing pose like, yeah, I'm the shit. You know how they do? The boxing pose. Like they always do some shit. Or, just do a couple of poses. Hands up and then high guard. High guard, hands up, high guard, and then down right here. That's all you got to do for your boxing picture. But you got a cat in there. He got his picture, and it's blurry too. That's what makes it sad. The picture's blurry. The picture is blurry. He don't even have a short picture from his ID. That's a damn shame. Yeah. But you're right, Gil. 221, yep. But D-Lo got my ass laughing. D-Lo said, motherfucker got a state issue ID on box rent. He said, I'm done. He said, motherfuckers might as well call me up for that check. He said, I can't take a first round KO just as good as the next guy. No shit. Hey, get one of us up in there. Can't say Scott Alexander makes $5 hot and ready pizzas. Yeah. And then D-Lo right back at him. Y'all sick, man. Hey. But like I said before, anybody, if you just new to the chat or something like that, or you never been in Eagles Web boxing, we keep it real. We play. We have fun. Of course, we're going to have fun. But when you try to slip some shit on us like that, see, we wasn't even going to investigate. Until Gil said put that 221 up there. When Gil put up the 221, then we had to investigate. So we got to sit there and investigate, see who the hell we talking about. And so we started looking back through the box rec. And motherfuckers, like they said, they ain't got no kind of pictures. I said, wait a minute, you ain't got no pictures? Nothing? So no pictures. So first of all, you got 2 fighters with no pictures. So that's flags right there. So flags are being raised. And so then we got to check out some more. To see what the fighters you fought, we got to see what they look like. And then we sit there and find a fighter they got a driver's license picture up. It's just not a good look at Scott Alexander. Not a good look, brother. I like your tat though. I don't do tattoos and shit like that. But I mean, I like not necessarily I like the style of it. You got that going across the chest, around the collarbone like that. But in boxing, that could be like a marker. You mark yourself with them tattoos, that's like a marker. All you doing is adding shit for people to hit. Oh shit, they done learn something in Eagles Web. See, you don't do shit like that, man. You don't tat yourself. That's like you putting a tat on your chin. You put a boxing glove on your chin. Somebody gonna try to hit that. They gonna try to hit that boxing glove every chance they get. You're marking your shit up. You making it easier. Because the body, you know, when it's clean, it's hard to get that shoulder or whatever they aim that spot. But if you putting bullseyes all over your body, you know, you're making that shit easy for people. Yeah, there go. Let me see what y'all sir got. I know what D-Lo put down. D-Lo stupid. He said y'all sir said she'll start a GoFundMe for all these invisible boxes and poor guys that gotta use their photo ID. Yeah, we gotta do something, man. Hey, I'm with it though. I'm with it, y'all sir. I'm a boxing fan. I'll throw $50 on it. Whatever it take, man. I'll throw 50. I'm not gonna give him 500, but shit, I'm just one person. Everybody put 50 on it, and we just call it what? You let you name it, y'all sir. You name it. We're gonna just name it something to where, you know, boxers that, you know, up and coming boxers come get your, you know, get your portrait done, get your boxing portrait done for, you know, for free. Already funded. There's already funded boxing pictures. So that way Glass Joe can take his ass up there and get a picture. He don't have to have just a silhouette or an outline. An outline and then a white face. But I'm done too though. D-Lo done. I'm done too. When I seen it, I was done. I seen the picture. I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me. Did y'all go look at the picture at all? Let me see. Who was it again? Was it Sergio? Let me see who it is. Is it Sergio? They won't even let me look no more. I can't even look. BoxRec trying to make me sign in. I ain't signing in. Come on, man. Y'all just give it to me. Let me see it. Y'all wrong for not letting Eagle in. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna let Eagle in. Let me in, man. Let me see these pictures. Yeah. But all these old fake pictures and stuff, man. They probably got mad because they know I was clowning or something. I don't know. I ain't signing in. Matter of fact, I don't even never sign in. I don't even know what my name is on there. So shit. But anyway, yeah. yeah, motherfuckers. D-Lo said motherfuckers fight JB again. Yeah, jab. Just a boxer. To Boxers Miracle Network. Yeah, Boxers Miracle Network. We take photos for broke my ass. He said fill-ins, the opponent boxers. Yeah, opponent boxers, yeah. Or the call-ups, what they call them? With the late replacements. Yeah, so we do the Boxers Miracle Network. BMN, we take care of all the needs of taking y'all's pictures, so y'all don't have to use your state photo ID because somebody might see more of your information on there than they need to see. But we'll go ahead and get you some black and whites. Matter of fact, anytime we do a picture for like BoxRec, or we do a picture, you know, for any type of organization like WBC or whatever, we do pictures for them. We give them a color. And you get a complimentary black and white to take home with you. At least you have something. At least they got something, y'all. Y'all sitting out there crying. Yeah. I ain't have but one tear today, man. I ain't have but one. I can't have my whole face full of tears, though. That damn Gil. And now I got to deal with D-Lo. D-Lo taking Gil's place a little bit. I got to deal with D-Lo, and I got to deal with Gil up in this grown folks boxing. But at least I appreciate you trolls that came through, that y'all just didn't say nothing. But you can, anyway, you can say something. Of course, yeah. Yeah, my people was going to work on you. If you came in and said the wrong thing, of course they was going to work on you. But yeah, we got the coward division. We're going to talk about 154 some more, because we never really got to talk about 154. And Gamboa ain't no punk, man. That's what I want to say. Gamboa is not no punk. The heavyweight division is being massacred. Is being brutalized by the lack of courage in it. It's being brutalized. It's being when you got somebody, when you got people that's 50-year-old that's asking for smoke, you know your division is more or less done. Yeah, D-Lo back down there again. He said they use them guys with no face in case they can't make in. They just pull some random dude out of the oil change shop. They can pass a physical. That's it. That's all they doing, man. So Jeff from the tire shop. Jeff from the tire shop. I don't care anything about that, Jeff from the tire shop. I just signed you, and you're gonna work it out. And I don't care. Maybe I don't treat you as bad as I treat Crawford, but get out there and get these fights done. Get out of my office, Jeff. But that's bullshit. That we got to even deal with this, that we even got to talk about this. And matter of fact, I just scratched the surface on it because we didn't even get to dig deep on AJ to see what he's doing, what he up to. But we know what you're up to. But we're going to give you a little bit of not a break, but we can give AJ a chance, y'all. We can give him a chance on this fight. Okay, he's fighting number 11. Okay? But this is the chance that we give him. We give him the chance to make up his mind quickly. We give his ass a week at the most. To make your mind up quickly of what your next move is. If you get this W. If you lose, we just write your shit off. You're already written off, but we trying to give, just because you a belt holder, we're just going to say, and when I say we, I'm talking about Eagles way of boxing. We're going to say, we're going to give you a chance to say something. And if you don't say the right thing, it's off with your head for sure. Yeah. He said, yeah. Look, D-Lo said, yeah. He said, I'm not lying. He said, didn't Bob pull Jeff Horn out the classroom to showcase Pacquiao in Australia? And then Pacquiao ended up losing. Hey, that shit could happen. Pulling these fighters, these no names up here. Y'all get all these no names up here and let them do some damage to you. Shout out to Jermel Charlo again. That's our new Eagles way of new face of boxing. Besides D-Lo and Gil and Derek and all my people that come through, even Cypher come through. Oh, y'all still Eagles way of face of boxing. When you guys can come through, I may change my time soon. I don't know 100% for sure. But we'll see how it goes, because I may be helping one of my friends out, as far as his business and stuff like that. I might be, working, because he just works too much, and so I might be taking over some of his slack for him. And then I may change the time or something like that. But a few of you guys still come in here at this time. But there's even more. If I do a later show, you guys will see even more people come up in here. It's just the time frame. And that's why we have a smaller show. I kind of like it, though. But we have a smaller show because of the time frame. But then again, when Eagles family start coming up in here, y'all's hands going to be full, because they're going to be in there clowning. They're going to try to clown me. But I'm going to get them off me, though, because that's my job. Elbow. Watch out. Stiff arm. The two chain stiff arm, my D-Lo. The 2 Chainz stiff arm. Stiff arm. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, you guys might not like 2 Chainz. I don't really listen to none of this stuff anyway. I just know who some of the rappers. I don't even know all the rappers. I know some of them. I was keeping up with them. But my latest guy that I liked a lot was way back. That was Mystical. Like some of the other stuff, it's just the beat. It has nothing to do with the lyrics. It's always the beat. So if you see me banging my head like to something, it's probably because of the beat. I probably don't like shit they saying. But they done sampled something like, okay, that's good right there. That's earth tone right there. That'll make your ass like, oh shit. That'll make you start doing like that. Get the eagle dance going. Oh shit, eagle. Because I miss our drum. I haven't heard our drum in quite a while. But I appreciate everybody who came by, man. Let's call it a quit on Monday. We could talk more. We can dog people a little bit more. But the hole is open, AJ, and you dragging everybody down. You dragging everybody down, man. So we're gonna give you a shot. This is it though. Am I being too nice? I don't know what it is. I see D-Lo, he said, I've been rocking with Mystico since 95. That's it, Mystico. That's just, to me, that was just the beats and the lyrics. Because you got to pay attention to the lyrics, though, on Mystico. You got to pay attention to it. Matter of fact, I think Gil had that as his his song, the champ song, his ring entrance song. Yeah, but you're right. So I don't know if I'm being too nice. Y'all let me know. Y'all can let me know now or when we say goodbye, or y'all can let me know later if I'm being too nice on AJ. Should I just say it for what it is? That he is just dragging the heavyweights down. Does he have a chance? Is there a chance during his next fight or the fight after this, if he can get this W, does he have a chance to start, looking good? Or is it more or less over with for heavyweights? That's a damn shame that we got to just erase heavyweights for right now and then just come back in later. Like we erase them like, oh, we thought y'all was done. Y'all was done with fighting. And then we got to put them back in. We might have to, man. It's straight up some bullshit. That's what it is, though. It is straight up some shit, though. It's crap. It's crappy for us. As anybody who appreciates any kind of boxing, it's really crappy for us. That's all I can say that about it. Yeah. Okay, D-Lo said, have I ever heard the remix of Here I Go, the Hustle Gang featuring Mystico? That is hard as F. I'm not even sure if I know that I've heard it with the Hustle Gang, but there's chances are that I have because I listened to all of them. I clicked through all of them. I'll be like, let me hear this one and shit. I've been rocking because I've been rocking that Tarantula for like forever. I'd be hitting that Tarantula. It's not even long enough for me. When I listen to Tarantula, it's just not long enough. I'm like, I need to hear some more on that Tarantula. I'm like, because my whole thing is I got a guy, I know musicians and stuff like that. Matter of fact, my sister, she a musician. She sings. And she's a neighbor, but she's a sister. Native sister. She sings. And sometimes we get together, I'll be singing, I'll be messing with her, and we singing and stuff like that. So I was thinking, I said, you know what? I see a lot of the remixing and stuff that we're doing as natives. I said, but there's some stuff that I could take and sample or whatever, and just some of them beats to add with our beats and make it nice. And one of my friends he's putting out I think he's putting out a single. I think he's putting out a whole album. But he's putting out a single and stuff. He said he spent a lot of money on it. He said he waited a lot of years to put it out. He said, but it's coming out beautiful. And so he found somebody, from New York that's doing, just laying it down, just laying down the tracks and stuff like that. And so if we can do that, that'll be off the chain too, though. I would like to do that. I'm trying to get my medicine man to go. But he's just some people are just slow and just either slow. I don't like to call people lazy, but some people are just slow. Oh yeah, we should do it. Some people are always on that we should and all that shit type of stuff. Like when I bring up something, I'm serious about it. Just like that whole glove thing, I'm still serious about that glove thing. Even though I don't see Don Dollar no more in here, but I'm still serious about that. I got my contact that I needed right now, but it's just with this whole bullshit going on, we're not gonna be able to sit down and have no meetings and discuss it or nothing like that. We're not gonna be able to do nothing with it. I gotta wait until that happens, but it keeps clicking through here. I'm like, okay, I keep remembering it over and over again. I'm like, okay, so as long as I got that going, yep. Yeah, you said AJ ain't fighting Fury or Wilder no time soon. Maybe when he thinks they're over the hill. Yep. Your D-Lo said Tarantula is one of my favorites by him. Yep. That's it, man. I'm about to listen to Tarantula right now when I finish getting my shit done. I'm about to listen to it because we talked about it. But anyway, man, we'll catch y'all later, man. My shout out to all the real people that I see. And my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. Man, y'all know what this is. Eagles wear boxing, man. On the 12th of the 8th. Why is it the 10th? There go Eagle again on that philosophy. Y'all know what it is. Nothing but blessings, baby. Yeah. And you're right too, though. You're right too, Derek Bailey. He said they're trying to hang on to. Yeah, they always trying to hang on to the belts. Can't lose my strap. First it was the O's. Now there's no O's. You know what I mean? There's no O's. All them O's is gone now. So it's not about the O's now. Dude, just hold on to our scrap. We got straps. Better be able to hold on to that, man. All right, man. See, we'll end up in here all day, man. But you're right, man. Peace, family. Yeah, nothing but blessings, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Yeah. I'm gonna catch y'all, man.